Okay, well, I I see we're starting off on the right foot with this one. Um, Let me wrote that out. Anyways, what's good? What's good? Happy Monday to you all. Happy Monday. Happy start of the week. Go in, not even a second in. Y'all are once again doing the thing I told you not to do. Why must you torment me so? Why shall you continue to torment me so? Why am I speaking Shakespearean right now? That's besides the point. That's besides the point. But anyways, what? How are you guys doing? How are you guys been? Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. I seem to be having a recurring habit of pop showing up like probably ridiculously late beyond my usual schedule time. Um, you know, I've always kind of said I love to be fashionably late. This isn't really so much fashionable as it is. I'm just like really. Uh, it's not so much fashionable. I guess it's so much I'm just being really uh, doing everything last minute sort of deal. So but yes, what's how are you doing, please? How are you guys doing? A stream is a stream. Yeah, later. Yeah, if we shall. Yeah, we shall stream. Yeah, I shall stream, and I'll do what I can. But yeah, I do have a pretty bad habit of being fashionably late. So yeah, I mean, in today's case, I think it's probably more to do with the fact that I am just like finishing, like I just finished like a few particular clips up, and I am still kind of struggling with one of them because I can't figure out what to title this one. So yeah, so I got that going for me. Even and honestly, even as we're talking, I'm still trying to finish, still trying to figure out what the hell to title this one. Um, but yeah, I'll get to that a little later. How are you guys doing, everyone? How are you doing, Block? How are you doing, Emmy? Emmy. I don't know why you continue to torment me with this, but listen, yeah, insert title here. Um, you give me uppies. If you give the shins the uppies, I will give the Emmy a boop for your trouble. So yes, a boop to the Emmy. So a boop to you and boop for everyone. Yes, because everyone's favorite potato needs to be booped once in a while. If they can't be eaten, they deserve a boop. So I shall. Listen. You get. I mean, the reasoning is all the same. You guys, you continue to torment me with this. I shall retaliate in the most ridiculous way possible. But but yeah, no, it's all good though. Anyways, how are you guys doing? But you like the I don't like the ubbies. I don't like the ubbies. Do I have to declare this every single time? I don't love uppies. And no, I'm not Sundari for it either. Yeah, I am embracing the truth. I've always embraced the truth that I hated uppies. They're not non-negotiable. No one's gonna convince me to actually pick me up. It's gonna. That's the thing. Look, you guys. No one. It's not. This is not negotiable. People asking me to pick me up against my will. Listen, that's not gonna happen. Uppies enjoy texting. Well, it's not like I haven't tried to remove that. But unfortunately, a few of my mods believe it's best that is the case. So that's why that keeps popping up. You don't think I haven't tried removing this every single stream? No, it just still it finds its way back up eventually. It always does. I can't control. You think I would? You think I could tell my mods? You think I'm in command of my mods? Well, they will listen to the most basic mod actions, but they will not listen to what I decree. To what I want more than anything else, and that's not the deal with this type of ordeal. But unfortunately, that's unfortunately the case. I have to deal with this. But yeah, that is but yeah, that is the ongoing war that you fleas and I will. Unfortunately, as I hate to admit, it'll probably be something that's gonna be a never ending. It's gonna be never ending because you, as much as I cannot tell you guys to give me uppies, you guys cannot tell me to accept uppies because none of that is true. So, yes, I guess our war shall continue. Also, I just noticed by now I'm starting to sound more and more. I'm starting to sound more and more like David. I think something's up. Something's really gone wrong. Actually, we're being real. The entire last few weeks has felt somewhat off and somewhat wrong for whatever reason. You know, it's something. It's like a certain vibe just somehow is just irritating. Has been irritating me lately. You know, it's like I don't. I'm worried that it's the case of the fact that David's not here, or it hasn't been streaming as often, uh, has now led to me picking up some of his mannerisms, and that might be an issue.
Meow.
Meow, indeed. Um, welcome, Etiologist. Welcome, Wacky. David, no, David can never colonize me. As a matter of fact, I should be the one declaring war on him because he has added a 7TV emote on his channel of him picking me up. I think that all you have to do is no. I look. You guys will have to figure out when 2 goes live. But so yeah, in response, I retaliated and I added my own 7TV emote, and that is Poggies. So yeah, for a tried and true remedy against the British, try dumping tons. Well, that's the plan. David unironically hates the fact that we had dumped tea into the Boston River all those years ago, us Americans, and 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 not because of the fact of what we were doing, but the fact that we wasted some damn good tea. I mean, come on, it's just tea. What's the worst that could possibly happen? I mean, it'll just seep into the harbor, you know. A lot of, well, I can't. Well, I don't know. I doubt. Well, I know David doesn't really enjoy it, but he's the one that made that face, so that's on him. That is on him, and also that's on him for playing a 17 emo to me against my will. So, you know, retaliations they come. I only retaliate. I never strike. Most of the time, at least most of the time. But but yeah, that's besides the point. It's not like it was something good like coffee. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, it could always be worse, I guess. anyways, anyways. So yeah. As usual, I'm just probably gonna be yapping your guys' ear off. I know half of you guys are really waiting for what's to come in a little bit. Well, hopefully a little bit. We'll see. But that is Marbles Monday, and the final fun Marbles Monday of the month. Yeah, we finally are filling our marbles quota because you guys had hit the community challenges earlier in the month. So yes, now we are filling this up because, well, I was gonna do this Friday, being real, and then I completely forgot that it was gonna be July, or July 4th, particularly Independence Day, American Independence Day. So yeah, I can, we will
Your
probably
uppy
do.
time is over. Please go home.
Yes, please.
We've had
Uppy
enough
time is
uppies.
over for everyone. Refrain from giving uppies in general, please. But yes, Emmy must relapse. I mean, listen, Emmy, to your credit, I know you tried your hardest when you hosted the Marbles Anonymous thing. I applaud your efforts. Unfortunately,
Because I'm your
it is a growing
daddy.
epidemic that I fear may not be great. Thank you, atheologist. Unfortunately, it's an epidemic that may not be fully cured by just one meeting. It might require several meetings per person, you know? And I will not help you out on that. I need to get my fix too. So I mean, I will take it. I will take what I can. Also, Valeris, what's good? Yeah, why cure addiction? We can lean into. Well, the problem is we lean way too much into it. So why cure it? there's a light at the end. Well, there's a light in the end of the tunnel, but the tunnel is pretty far away. So in the meantime, why don't we start rolling some balls? In the process, there's a light. You are right. There's a light in the end of the tunnel, but the tunnel is a pretty long one for me. So, you know, why not play a few games here and there? Listen, 1 or 2 games, it doesn't hurt. You know, the tunnel leads to the finish line of Marvel's Ring. Don't. Okay. Yeah. Listen. I mean, you listen. If you don't, I won't. I won't force you to get into Marvels. I will not tell you to get into Marvels. I will tell myself I can get into Marvels, and I will tell the rest of the fleas if they want that they can play Marvels. But I'll leave it up to you guys. Anyways, but yeah, we'll get into Marvels. We'll get into Marvels a little bit. I have to actually kind of finish up. Yeah, like I said, I'll get back to the whole titling thing because this one in particular, I really don't know what to title this. The real tunnels of friends we make along the way. Yeah, it is the journey, never the finish line. Although finishing first never hurts, you know, theoretically speaking. Also, I have to remind myself for next month because I will probably repeat this community challenge again for next month. We'll definitely have to raise the crowdfund pricing for this one. You know, I thought 10K was gonna be unreachable because I figured all you guys would have wasted your points on the premium uppies. You know, but you know. Unfortunately, I was proven wrong, and I'm worried I'm going to be proven wrong next month. By the time July rolls over, so you know. So yeah, I got that going for me. Also, Tetra, what's good? Welcome in, and Kikanda, what's good? Big Cat, what's good? What's good? So yeah, I will have to figure that out. But yeah, and I also am kind of curious about the idea of doing another monthly set of monthly guest sub goals. If we're being honest, it went okay. I don't think I think I could definitely improve on the type of sub goals I put out. So so yeah, I'll have to work on that a little more. Although I don't think I'll be able to showcase what I would have out this week because if we're being honest, I think this is probably going to be the only time I stream this week. A lot of it is kind of due to the fact that I am just been physically and mentally, I've just been kind of like, I feel like I've been like hitting my strides, you know. So yeah, so I did say I was going to probably so I did mention like both on Twitter, which by the way I got a Twitter account now. I cannot say this with a straight face about being excited at the prospect of having a Twitter, but you know, eventually I have to connect with people, right? So wait, you're supposed to actually plan out the whole streaming thing? I mean, I always like to set up a plan. That's my usual idea. And worst case, and granted, half of my plans are pretty half-assed in terms of streaming, admittedly, but you know, I try. Love Twitter 2011, yeah. But it did seem, I don't know, it felt like a case where it was like, feels like I always, I don't know, it just feels like given where I'm at, like where my standing is, I feel like I kind of need to make, because it is, and as ideally I would not deal with Twitter in general, but unfortunately it's also the case where everyone kind of has it, you know, so. What is this word plan? What does it mean? Never heard of it. Listen, I like to listen, a good plan always works well in the long run. And even if it doesn't work well, I usually am pretty good winging it. Probably. Maybe. I have no extra meta account. I definitely don't have a meta account. I couldn't even call it meta. I couldn't even call this X, you know? Like the names are just weird. Like, why go with something dull and boring at the end of the day? You know? I don't know. But yeah, I have a Twitter account. I don't think honestly, if it's like anything like my Blue Sky account, I don't think I'd be posting too much of my personal opinions or stuff. But you know, other stuff like I don't know, promoting or retweet or reposting. Probably would just probably end up doing most of that, admittedly. But you know, we'll see. X is just 4chan for Gen X, yeah. But I mean, the only the unfortunate downside is that a lot of VTubers are kind of are like on there on a regular basis. So I don't know. Like I said, it's more. I hate to call this branding, but it's like I kind of need to. I kind of it is a situation where I feel like I kind of need to put myself out there just a little more. Cause I don't know. I don't know why. It just felt like that, and just like kind of led to it kind of just led to me opening up to X for like I hate even calling it X. That's damn. But yeah, anyways, yeah, it does feel like a situation where I kind of have to kind of need to reach out, like, or I could like find myself connecting, following other people, connecting, see how that goes, So, but yeah, but yeah, I do have the X account. It's the same. It's the same username that you probably will see in all my other stuff. Shinsu312. Sorry, so I hate to put money. But anyways, but yeah, I have that. But yeah, for most of this week, I'm just like dealing some whole lot of unfortunate stuff, like shoulder and arm. Like shoulder's been feeling a little better now, but shoulder/upper back area, like did a few stretches like Brooke suggested, but it's getting there. It's not really affecting like me like doing actual editing, but it has been like keeping me in bed for like the last few days. It is getting a little better though, so yeah. But yeah, rest of the week is more or less to kind of just kind of rest and refresh up. Both mentally, physically. So yeah, I probably won't be streaming a lot, if at all, be up beyond today. So I mean, to kind of make up for that, I will actually be doing 2 streams, just to make up for the fact that I probably will not be streaming for the rest of the week. So yeah, so right now it's Marvels today, and then I think later tonight I'll probably do some late night gaming. There's this one game I found called Super Hire. It kind of looks like they kind of mixed like the mechanics for Hotline Miami with like while providing like this weird John Wick-esque atmosphere and having like the bullet time thing that you kind of see in Max Payne. So yeah, I'll probably be giving I'll be giving that a try like a little sometime like for the second stream later tonight. But for now, it's just yapping the marbles. So yeah, so yes indeed. Also, how are you doing, Andre? How are you doing? How are you doing, guys? Well, what else did I miss? So yeah, but yeah, but yeah, I have been kind of feeling like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like as far as like being mentally drained, it does feel like I was like going on. It does feel like for a while I was kind of going on like overdrive for like when it came to like the entire aspects of my life and just like, and I think probably like a week, maybe even 2 weeks ago, it did feel like I was starting to kind of feel like did sort of feel like I was just like on autopilot now because like there was like a lot going on. So, and it did feel like I was like kind of I didn't know how to react. So yeah, we will play Marvels. I need to get all my yaps out of my system. Although we probably should play because I actually they had me set to go to work today, so I should set this all up. So yeah. Also, bacon. What's good? But yeah, I was like, last 2 weeks kind of felt like I was going overdrive, or I was like going on autopilot because it felt like I wasn't really. I don't know. I felt like I was out of it near the end, so like somewhat drained. So Yeah, I can. So yeah, the whole week. So yeah, it's basically rest of the week off just to kind of refresh, reprioritize, recalibrate, whatever you want to call it. So yeah. So. I mean, it's all good though. What's the one? What's up with this music? Oh, album. It's from an album called Reflections. Okay, well that's about as fitting of a title. So this past week, yeah, it's been a week of all time. Also, yeah, this week, I guess if you want to count like, I guess if you want to factor in VTuber news, I guess this week is gonna be pretty big too. You know, a lot of people are already starting making their debuts. Some people I think are graduating. There's, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. So, let me open up Marbles. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I need to post. I did make it. I did made at least one short, but the one clip I'm having trouble like figuring out the title for is like, and this is probably me leaking it because I want to say it's me leaking it, but this has actually kind of been sitting for like the last few days because I don't actually know because I want to name it like a decent title, but I because if it's like a shitty title, then what's the point, you know? But yeah, it was a clip. What the clip I made was basically from last Tuesday's stream with Honey and Rexon, where Rexon was basically showing off like the sketches that Honey made while they were doing a rehearsal for the upcoming for Fillion's like upcoming court stream, which is I think set for like later at the end of July, I believe. Yeah, and she made some pretty decent sketches, so. But I couldn't figure out what to title it because it's like it's that, but like it's also Rex in a rare like form of praising because you know Rexon rarely because you know Rexon being Rexon, you know. But yeah, I don't know, and not clickbait. Yeah, that if I mean, hey, if I could get away with it, I would definitely add that to every single one. Well, naming it something creative, you know. But yeah, I've been kind of struggling with that one. I think, and usually it's like even if my tiles are like dull or boring, like I usually would not have a problem like tiling them, you know, regardless. But in this case, is like I found myself struggling with that, and I can't tell if it's like the larger symptom of the fact that I'm just like tired as hell or other stuff. But it can't. It is what it is with that one. So, Oh yeah, I also forgot. I need to kind of post a short up. Let me make sure it's the right one. Sorry, just checking on this real quick. Okay, yeah, it's the right one. Okay, so let me post that up. There we go. Name it something completely normal and not clickbait with 7 arrows and 5 circles. all while at the same time putting up the most clickbaity the clickbait thumbnail that that has little if anything to do with the clip in question. It'd just be like a random picture of I don't know. It'd be like a random picture of Fillion doing something Fillion-esque, but it literally has no Fillion in there whatsoever. Yeah, it's a classic clickbaity moment. Oh yeah. Let me switch over to the Marvels before I completely end up having this whole stream, and you guys only end up for like 10 minutes of Marvels or something. So no, don't do any clickbait. So the title's actually true. Yeah, I mean my usual MO when it comes to titles has always been like I usually try to refrain from like doing anything clickbait to begin with. So, but admittedly, I probably have been guilty of putting up a few clickbait titles here and there. You know, making a mockery of clickbait. Yeah, I mean, I think people know. I mean, I think a good chunk of YouTube, like YouTube people watch YouTube in general. a good chunk of people already know just how entirely stupid the the whole thumbnail clickbait titles are. Um, but most creators end up using it because they just want to get some instant views right away. It's dumb. And I know not a lot. I know there's a good chunk of people that hate it. So, but yes, marbles. Before I forget. Anyways. Let me switch to something more vibrant. I don't know if you guys are into EDM or if you want. I don't know, or if you just want like this type of chill vibe playlist. Oh, hey, Aki, what's good? Emmy has marble. Well, I'm sorry, Emmy, but the people have demanded marbles, and I shall provide marbles, unfortunately. But yeah, Aki, how are you doing? Hope we're doing well. By the way, I think you might need to double check on your bot. By the way, there's no way. Because more often than not, I've been getting hit with the bottom with the bottom results every time I try to do Giga over on your channel, Aki. I think something's up. I used to get like a whole lot of tops, like before, and then somehow something happened. It's a busy day. Yeah, I imagine so. You can check my command. Okay. Yeah. I bet. You got cucked. Oh yeah, your bot's out of control. They think your entire community's bottoms. They think I'm a bottom. They think you're a bottom. Oh, but yeah. Anyways, exclamation point or play. You get super cucked by your own bots. But yeah. Yeah. Maybe a little recalibration here and there. Wouldn't hurt. But I'm not a bottom, and I'm not a bottom because okay. Listen, I'm not a bottom. All right, also, where are you guys? There you go. I used to be like 3 people top, and the rest of the chat was. I used to get like top every single time, and then I think the moment like it started counting statistics for every user, that's when I started hitting bottom like frequently. So. I like Sodom. Something's up with that. Also, I mean, but I say this, but I say this judging your bot as if my own bot isn't also particularly okay. Okay, let me rephrase it. My bot is very fair. My bot is very fair. You cannot successfully give me uppies, and that's true because. Realistically, if you can try to give a cat uppies, but it's not going to end well. So, technically, this is being real. Also, what are we dealing with? Jesus. Actually, it's not that bad. Okay, never mind. Anyways, let's do a 60-second count out. Get our rounds in, get our little get ourselves into it, and then maybe we'll probably start doing predictions. So, still need Gamba, but mix it up is enough. Yeah, I mean, I've heard Soren say he doesn't really like mix up, so I'm trying to see if maybe I could possibly switch over to. I forgot the name of what that other program people like to use, so. You deserve to protect yourself from the uppies. You cannot escape the uppies. Yeah, isn't up. Okay, well, granted. Listen, people have successfully given me uppies in the past, but even then, they had to deal. All they got was a freaking certificate and like a VIP badge for a month. So. Anyways, we're off to the races. And Valeris, per usual. Yeah. I mean, I forgot if it was you or Ren that said, but you guys weren't kidding. Shumians somehow are incredibly good at winning these marble races, I swear. Am I the uppies denier? Um, well, if you mean uppies denier as in like denying me uppies, you're not the only one. Yeah. Also, Emmy, you're all the way in the back. I thought. Well, I was gonna say I don't know if I would list you as a Shamin or a Bozo because I know you're. Well, I guess you're both. I guess technically. Why is the Emmy in the back? Well, you tried to give the streamer uppies, and unfortunately, this is the consequences of your action. Also, damn, we are actually getting yeeted out there. Hey you. Sorry, let me double check on Valeris. Maybe potato does not roll. Yeah, that's true. Going. This is why you need a good circular. You need that good spherical circular shape. You know, potato can only do you some well. You know. Damn, Valeris, you're just going. Damn, Valeris is just freaking going at it. Also, I probably should switch to some more high octane music. But potato's peak performance. But well, I mean, potato is great performance, but apparently not so when it comes to racing marbles. I'm sorry, I mean, but I think you got the law of physics going against you there. You know? Oh wait, can't get the lead. Let's freaking go. Potatoes can run down. Oh shit. Wait, what? Sorry. Why am I all the way up there? Okay. Okay, well Aki's not winning. That's nice. Well yeah. I mean, I can only imagine they can. I mean, if you run the light bulb, you could definitely run Doom, I guess. So, Aki. Well, Valera, somehow you got yeet into the void. Damn, Aki already coming in. Damn, she can't even clutch. Yeah, the alpha indeed coming through. I don't know why I got leaded out there, Valeris, but yeah, that I got no words for you. I got no words for you, man. Andre unfortunately died, which means Big Cat, I don't know where you are. I hope you make it because it looks like the fire's creeping closer. It's too easy. Well, never underestimate the alpha, I guess. You can't let bombs. Well, unfortunately, this bottom got top. So I got words for me, and they start with elbows. And well, I can only imagine. But anyways, congratulations, Aki. Alpha coming through once again. Spike Kirby got second. I got third. Zen fourth. Bacon fifth. Guy fifth. Tetra seventh. Demi eighth. Big Cat ninth. And the rest, Andre, Wacky, Valera. So 7 to you guys. I think like 1% away from going back to topping your app. Well, let's hope we don't jinx it. Knock on wood, furiously. So, knock on wood indeed. How ironic you got fifth. Yeah, well, hey, listen, us guys with the numbers, you know. Damn. Also, I don't even know if the game audio from the Marvels is going through. But I'm here. I heard that whirl from Andre's entrance. I'm like, Jesus, that scared the crap out of me. But yeah, anyways, exclamation mark play. Okay, now that I know I could do longer countdowns, I could probably just automatically set this to like, I don't know, 4 minutes, I guess. So, yeah, if you guys want to join, you guys can join, per usual. So, anyways. So yeah. Why not? Yeah, I guess while we're at it, because yeah, I didn't really have much to say at the moment, so I was like, oh, why don't we look at the Marvels? And I know it's because you want to look at yours. Andre, you came in with the winter clutch. Damn. Go down that one. Zen, your spiked ball is pretty good. I'm surprised Spike Kirby doesn't have a spiked ball of his own, but there, well. Guy, I see win all Grim Reaper on me and everyone. Not bad. Is my chat supposed to be double? It's not. It really is not. I just realized this. I don't know. Sometimes Stream Elements doesn't really flat out work, and so I always have to make like a new browser. And every time I end up like ending stream and like starting a new like another stream like a few days later, the old browser with the chat overlay ends up working again. So I don't know. Stream Elements is just being weird. It's not round. Well, it's not potatoey either. So guys got a bit of an advantage there. So also Valera's nice. I've seen your ball a few times, Valera's, but very nice. Very nice. I liked it. Wacky, of course, going with the pink. I'm surprised you haven't gotten like I'm pretty sure there's like an afro attachment for. You should go with the pink afro attachment, Wacky. Like switch your Marvel to cyan, and then go with like the afro pink, you know. So. Oh yeah, my ball. Well, that's not my ball. This is Bacon's. Bacon. I actually kind of like this. My ball also kind of has the inverted look, but yeah. Emmy, I'm surprised. I will admit this is pretty cute. This is pretty cute, but I also was expecting a potato. Why are you not an adorable potato, Emmy? You must be said potato. So I shall give you numerous boops the next time I see you. Boop, boop, boop. Listen, I need to look. I was asked. Listen, I didn't do this by choice. I was asked to look at your balls. I will if someone tells me to look at your balls, I shall look at your balls. You know, you have no coins. Got tricked. Wacky. I mean, listen. At least he got. Listen, it happens. Also, yes, and I'm definitely not. Also, why am I not here? I just realized I'm not here. Where the hell? Wait. And here I am. And welcome in, Revel. I see you got it. Yeah, Revel with his usual hot rod, per usual. Welcome in, Revel. And I just kind of went with the average, like, shiny piano black ball. Listen, I was asked, like I said, I was asked to stare at your balls. It's not like I'm staring them partially because I used to have. It's not like I'm just staring at them just to compensate for the fact that, I no longer have a set. I no longer have one of my two sets. No, I'm not. No, look, I'm not going through this again. Look, let's just race. Let's just race. Let's race. Let's just race. Let's race. All I can say is, all I can really say is, no, I was not neutered. Look, there's some actual lore to this, Andre. And I think those that have heard me talk about this, they know. But basically, so you know Bowie Brook, right? The grass gremlin, sunshine goddess, Miss Green, the green one. So she, so obviously one of the things that she's most known for is her love and obsession with balls, of all things balls, and she actually got because for some of her closer friends, like she actually has like a actual physical like the type of balls that you kind of find at like a pharmacy, like those like the really cheap like bouncy balls, or like the stress balls actually. Yeah, the stress balls, like the ones where you could kind of squeeze and like, squeeze the stress. Yeah. So she got that one for me. It actually had my name on it, everything. They were blue. They were, which sounds wrong as it is. They were blue balls. But they had my name on. They had my number, 312 and everything. And she kept good care of it. She did a real good job taking care of it, But one day, I was in the VC with her and and the rest of her close friends and mods, and she was she was having a bit too much fun, and she actually went on screen, on camera. I don't think she showed her face, but I definitely remember. I try to remember if she showed. I don't think she showed her face, but she basically went on camera just to show how easily squeezable my ball was, and and it was very stretchy. It was very soft. It was very stretchy. You could actually squeeze it as hard as it can, and it wouldn't break. So naturally, if I did not tell her any of this, but she took it upon herself to basically squeeze it as hard as it can until I heard an audible pop. And yeah, it was very unfortunate. Well, I want to say, to say it was very unfortunate was kind of an understatement. It kind of exploded, and not only did it explode, a whole lot of strange stuff kind of came out of that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why she did this. It still bothers me to this very day. Why did she do that? No one told her to do that. I didn't tell her to do that. No one else in that VC told her to do it. She did it on her own accord. And then she just popped my damn ball. Anyways, congratulations, Valeris. And Squeaky, I'm sorry I didn't say hi earlier, as well as back. How are you guys doing? I'm sorry you came in at the worst opportune time to listen to this unfortunate chapter of my life, but yeah, welcome in. Wacky got third, Bacon fourth, me fifth, Rebel 6, Andre 7th, Big Cat 8th, Guy 9th, Aki 10th, Tetra 11th, Emmy 12th, back 13th, and the rest, Zen and Kirby 07 to you guys. How are you doing? Yeah. Anyways, listen, I don't know. I kind of assume her being the grass gremlin, giving her love for balls, that she would at the very least take some decent care of it. That she would at the very least, handle with care. Because if you were to entrust someone with a prized possession, if you were to entrust someone with your balls, you would have to entrust them with your life to make you would have to they would have to be someone that you very well trust to give up your balls like that. And for that to happen, a lot of, let's just say, some trust kind of a good chunk of that trust was kind of broken, and it's slowly recovering, but it did a lot of trust was broken that day. Anyways, let me set the 4-minute mark on this one. So, anyways, moral of the story, don't give anyone your balls unless you trust them, and make sure you trust them. And definitely don't give your balls to Bollybrook. So, I think those are two important lessons to learn from here. I actually kind of wonder if I have a picture of that. I wonder if I have a picture. I wonder if I have a picture of my balls. Maybe I'll show it to you on stream. So, no, I don't think I have it for real though. But, or they could net you a replacement. One day I should probably ask Brooke for a replacement ball. I'm pretty sure mine's still under warranty. So, I think I would get. I think I could get. I mean, I think there's some warranty, so I think she should be able to replace it, theoretically speaking. We can see her balls must show. Look, I mean, to be fair, okay, yeah. Listen, theoretically we are showing our balls here as we speak, so I'm in equal company. I'm in good company, so I don't think ball bust. Okay, well, if the person that has said ball is the one that busted that ball, then they're the ones that have to be responsible for that. So they have to cover that per warranty rules. So anyways, yeah. I should, but yeah, maybe one day I'll show my balls on stream. So maybe one day. Anyways, let's look at this map. And this map already looks ridiculously convoluted as is. I mean, half of this is probably just illusions, but still, that has a lot to deal with. That is a shit ton. That is a lot. What is this map called? Electric Elevated Daydream? Oh, shit. That's one hell of a daydream. But yeah, anyways. Let me... You know what? Maybe we could probably do predictions. Well, I still have like about mid 30 seconds. Well, actually, no. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. It's this story's giving me trauma to this day. We need to move on from this. Graduating from uni tomorrow. Yo, let's freaking go back. Let's go back, but let's freaking go. Congratulations on that. Yeah, I mean, I hope you pass with flying colors at the very least. So, but yeah. Anyways, but yeah. Anyways, shoulders recovering. When I say like the back shoulder area, like it's been like strained for like the last couple days, but it's getting better though. So, but I did like one particular stretch and literally felt like someone jabbed me underneath the shoulder blade with like a lead pipe or something, and it hurts so much, but it also hurts so good. Like because even as it hurt now, like I woke up feeling like and the pain completely stopped. So I'm happy about that. You know what would help with the shoulders? Oh God, I mean, no. Listen, also, we're off. But yeah, I mean, listen, you're probably like the fourth person that suggests that. Listen, obvious is not the be all end all solution to everything. If anything, it's the cause of my pain more than it would be the relief, like the solution of it. So, obvious would hurt to show. Yes, exactly, Andre. Break from the uppies. Yes, indeed. Break from. Listen, give the long cat a break. You know he needs his rest. You can't just pick anyone up against your will, against its own will. You know. So far, yeah. I was gonna say. There's no way Valeris and Aki are already in the lead again because you got. I have to start questioning you guys' methods. Therefore, we give David uppies. Well, I tell you guys to try to give David uppies, but I also kind of get why you don't. You know, when a man when you want to pick up a guy that's understandably cold to the touch and like does not react in any particular way, I guess I understand. But it's also cheap, and the success rate's 100. So I feel like you gotta take what you can out of that, I guess. So, anyways, Andre, close call, close call with that laser. I told you before you're hacking. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna start questioning the validity of your you Sheminians because Yeah, I was gonna say Ren also won nearly half of his races, I think, as well. You, I get like you guys claim that's because your body size is shaped like a marble, therefore you are naturally adept at marbles. I don't know. You guys, I'm suspecting hacks. Why would Emmy offer Emmy Uppies to the Great Abandoner? I don't know. I don't know. If your need of Uppies overcomes your hatred for the quote unquote Abandoner, then I kind of figured that the option's there just in case. Yeah, y'all are very marble coded. Oh yeah, which I was gonna say. By the way, I didn't catch a lot. I didn't actually catch a lot of what was going on in the Sajam Slam yesterday, but I heard Shamimi did really well. By the way, I wasn't able to catch all of it because I was like stuck at work and I was like laying in bed when I wasn't working. But yeah, I heard Shamimi did pretty well yesterday. So yeah, hats off to her. And I guess if anything, yeah, just I don't know, give that brain up because Shamimi actually locked the fuck in and did great. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Honestly, Shamimi's the type of person that does come across as someone that literally like. Because if I recall, she didn't really do like before the first Sajam Slam. She didn't really even play Street Fighter all that much, and now she's just absolutely like now she's not, but now she absolutely cooked. So I'm glad to kind of hear that. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did do great. Yeah, I'm glad it all worked out well. But anyway, Zen, congratulations. Congratulations. Spike Kirby second, Revel third, Valaris fourth, Andre fifth, Emmy sixth, Guy seventh, Wacky eighth, me ninth, Squiddy 10th, back 11, Tetra 12th, and the rest, Aki and Big Cat 07 to you guys. Yeah. We shall commence the celebratory. Well, I shall commence the celebratory twerk in her name. Oh my god. Lucky Fest and Marvel Slide. Kind of actually wish Brooke was here. She would love this. She would love this indeed. But yeah, anyways, exclamation mark play. And let's set this up to 6. Okay. But yeah, it's very green. Wow, green. Wow, very green indeed. Also, I just think real. Yeah, I think it's safe to say we all relapsed here. Anyways, I'm gonna set the 5-minute mark on this. We could probably set up predictions as well. We'll do some Gamba on top of the marbles that we've been playing. Anyways, let's see who wants. Oh, I see. Since Emmy, you're here, I can actually kind of put you into the race, or into this bet. And let's do 2-minute prediction period on this one. Hashtag blame. I'm the dealer. Listen, you can't blame the dealer. You can't. No, you're not gonna. You guys can't blame me. Listen, I'm the one that's providing. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess that's true. Actually, I was thinking there's no way you can blame me, but yeah, I am the one hosting this race, aren't I? Yo, it's me. Welcome in. I see you're back in time for our weekly round of marbles. So, oh yeah. Which, by the way, let me check your marble. True to your name. I actually like the theme to it. Oh, PNG, welcome in. I didn't even see you popped in. So, is this who's going to be in front? Yeah. So basically, doesn't. So yeah, the predictions essentially doesn't make. It's not Marvel. Listen, so long as it rolls at the end of the day. Anyways, yeah, it doesn't really matter who gets first in between between the two people that are in its predictions. What matters is who gets ahead of the other. So, doesn't necessarily need to be first place. So yeah, but yeah, Gambas are now yeah, we now be doing the Gamba on top of the marbles. It's a good combo. It's kind of like speedballing for us marble freaks. So, you know. So yeah, I probably shouldn't even refer to this as speedball. Refrain for what I said, but if you guys know, you know. So got my points on the Emmy Valeris. Well, well, I mean, I don't know about Valeris being icky. Definitely stinky, which most of you Shumians are. So sorry, sorry, Valeris. I mean, is it not true? You guys are pretty stinky. But yeah. Sorry, let me. So yeah. In the meantime, let me double check. Let me double check everything going on here. Okay, no, we're good. Sorry, I was checking on comments really short, just make sure everything was good. I mean, David has always been stinky. I tried to proclaim this, but he denies it per usual. So yes, but yes, David is stinky. He hasn't taken a bath in like 300 years. You know, I'm surprised any of us can even tolerate his stink. I was gonna say stank. Actually, you know what? No, his stank. Stank is the right word for it. It can't tolerate it. You know. But somehow we do. The beauty of not being able to smell online, like I don't know. I've always heard people asking for like stuff like being able to actually smell on like on the internet, but I don't think we should. No, there's no way the internet smells pleasant. No matter no matter what part of the internet you're on, there's no way it smells pleasant. So yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, I think definitely could go without that. But yeah, I did remember people used to joke about like being like adding the ability to like smell like what was going on in your computer or something. I think they actually were doing like research on that like once upon a time, but you know, yeah, I think there's certain things we don't need to advance. This is definitely one of them. Because you know, no offense to the internet, I guess, but I can't imagine the internet smelling good. Oh yeah, also yeah, the also after this month, the odds, which because one of the sub goals was the odds for you guys actually giving successful obbies, it was set 1/500 thanks to that sub goal, but after tomorrow, it's gonna be back to 1/800. So, which I'm actually surprised because only one person was able to actually give me successful obbies around this time, and yeah. Doesn't seem like that made much. That it didn't really seem like it made that much of a difference, admittedly. So, yeah. I don't. I don't know. You guys are obsessed. Ba, 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 ba. Anyways, we are going down the hole per usual. This is actually. It's actually a lot quicker than they actually thought. Damn. But wait, will I get it? Will I actually get it? Let's freaking go! Let's go! And we got three. And I think we got a 3-minute ad break. I'm sorry. Yeah, but. Host advantage, yeah. Listen, even I need my wins once in a while. So, Emmy wants some points. Yes, Emmy, well, actually, where are you, Emmy? It doesn't say you're in yet. Oh, there you are. Oh, right, because you bet on Valeris. Yeah, the classic method. Hope that you win, but bet on the other. That way you never truly lose. But yeah, anyways, congratulations to me. The long cap have win if I never a doubt in my mind. But yeah, Revel second, Guy third, Wacky fourth, Valeris fifth, Big Cat sixth, Andre seventh, Zen eighth, Emmy ninth, and the rest of you guys, 07 to the Fallen. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, so let me get these predictions out of the way. Valeris, you technically won first, so yeah. Emmy's Emmy gotta go sleep. Well, I be wishing the Emmy a good night's sleep. So I hope you have a wonderful sleep, and yeah, I hope you and Tux all around for Emmy. Tux all around, yeah. Tux not only Tux all around, but also the occasional boop to you. Good night boop. So yeah, I mean you have a good one. Hey, but for the rest of you guys, exclamation mark play, per usual. Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, let me figure out who else to put in this race. Let's see who popped in. I think Carnelian. I see Carnelian. Yeah, Carnelian. What's good? All right. And let's put PNG on this one. So I'm gonna probably set this submission period to 5 minutes now, just to coincide with the actual countdown. So let's do that, and let me join, and there we go. But yeah, anyways, yeah, Carnelian versus PNG. Whoever gets out of the other, they win the points. You can make a winner of a race versus a new challenger. Oh wait, can you actually do that? Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we could probably go for a little variety with our Marvels race this time around, but yeah, if it's possible, just let me know. anyways, I am gonna grab a drink real quick. I will be back. I assume I'll probably be back before the race officially starts. So yeah, yes indeed, yes sir. But yeah, I'll be back. I don't have a BRB screen. Don't give me uppies, and or else I will stare at you menacingly. So yeah, I'll be back. Also, I probably should have done this dirty ad break, but yeah, I'll be back. All right. Got my drink in. We are good to go for another hour. So yes indeed. Anyways, how you guys doing? Yeah. I really should. Oh, it cannot really. I'm okay. It really can't be that hard to kind of figure out a title for a clip. especially when like when you worked on said clip and you watched said clip for like numerous times. But jeez. But yeah, I've really kind of been struggling with this one lately. So also, so yeah, I was gonna say probably for this week. So yeah, for those that are probably popping in, so I'm probably only gonna be doing this stream in like like another stream later tonight, and then afterwards I'm probably going to more or less probably gonna take like the entire week off. So I could kind of recalibrate, refocus on on stuff. So because it feels like I've been kind of just like running on E, like running on empty, like at this point. So stream wise, I don't think I'll probably be able to do much. I did kind of left the possibility of doing at least one stream for the weekend, but that's only if things work out the way they do. So, but yeah, I think I think also around the time probably I'm gonna try to see. I mean, the current plan, at least as far as stream goes, is to kind of just like figure out if I try to work, add some more stuff in, see what works, see if I can like I don't know, like try to like actually like work on stuff like streaming stuff on top of everything else, which I think is a bit counterintuitive if I'm also considering doing clips and like everything else, but you know. So, oh yeah, also 18 seconds. Almost forgot. What are we doing with this time? Oh shit. Okay. use a use a tiling pattern so everything follows a set. I mean, my usual tiling, like, I did actually have a titling pattern, and it's usually like the template I have always used more often than not was like streamer name on topic, like for example, like Ellie on something or like Bo on something. That's usually my usual go-to if I can't think of like an original title to put out. But even with this one, like I don't know if that particular template works for the one clip that I'm kind of working on, because I don't know if I would just call it like Honey and Rexon on on something, because I don't know. But yeah, my usual MO has always kind of been like, Also, sorry, I'm not even paying attention to the race half the time. But yeah, Andre, so far you're winning. But yeah, that's why it's like it's gotten to the point where like people that have actually watched my clips long enough know that that's a pretty recurring title I tend to use. Like, yeah, it's a bit of it's a sort of a joke in itself, as it turns out. But I always kind of use it because it's like it's straightforward, because that template is usually straightforward to the point, like you're not like there's no spice. Well, I mean, even that could be a bit clickbait, yes, but yeah, I don't know. We'll figure out. I'll figure out as it goes. Anyways, PNG, you unfortunately you passed 07. Zen, you passed as well. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, so I was thinking about ideas as far as like what type of content to do for next week. I did mention I might actually consider actually doing some edits on stream, because at some point I'm gonna have to eventually do it, and might as well, and better now than never, right? Or better like when I come back than never, So also, why am I in the lead again? Oh well. But yeah, everyone's dying. How low are you? I don't know. This is a wild map. So long as I don't freaking die, we're good. Just gotta avoid the deadly laser. Okay, which I did. Awesome. Ba 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 ba. Music actually slaps. Big Cat, you died. Damn. Heavy lead's not even close. Push me off for. Well, listen, your death will not. Well, if it makes you feel better, your death won't be in vain because it seems like I got this now. Do. Rigged. Wait, why am I being stopped here? Wait, what's going on? Oh god, this better not be another this better not be another troll race. I swear. And it's a troll race, Andre. There's no freaking way. It was a troll race this entire time. See, I don't know. Why must the Marvels community torment us as addicts, you know? Oh, Valeris, you died. 07. And I'm also seeing barrels on my end, but I'm not even touching it, so I get. What the hell? I gave it. I'm not even gonna ask. Also, why the hell did I do that? Anyways. Andre, I know he set this up. Also, welcome to Denver. What the fuck? Well, it was a good run. But anyways, congratulations, Andre. Sorry, why can I? There we go. You are the sole survivor. Congratulations, even though that race really should have been mine to begin with. Also, I guess neither person from the prediction really made it, but I guess it's a matter of who actually made it first. And from the looks of it, it kind of looks like Carnelian technically beat PNG, so I'm just gonna give this one to Carnelian. You can neither confirm nor deny anything. You're built different. No. Well, the only thing built different was this freaking race. I definitely had that in the bag. Also, let me switch to something more up. I think I might actually go for a more high octane playlist. But yeah, exclamation mark play if you guys haven't gotten around to it. Can't lose today. Jeez. Yeah, that's a straight sus. That's a straight sus for me. Something's up. You guys, you Sheminians, you rigged the stuff in your favor. This is why I cannot bet. This is why I can't bet against you or Ren anymore, because I know there's a good chance. There's a good, accurate, realistic chance that I would actually lose. So let me see this. Let me see if this music slaps. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Anyways, let me set the 5-minute mark on this one. All right. Exclamation mark play. Also, yeah. Oh, forgot. Nearly have to set up the new prediction. All right. Let's do Tetra versus Ginger. Let's do a 2-minute prediction time on this one. Bum, 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 bum. Well, Valeris, let's see if you can push that luck of yours into play. If you're willing, that is. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Watch me bite. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. Sorry, just double checking everything, making sure everything's good. Then we are good. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, yeah. I'm probably gonna put a stretch on myself. Like, do the stretch to redeem myself because I feel like it really could go for that. So, yeah. But yeah, has anyone ever kind of had like that type of pain, like in the muscle area underneath your shoulder blade? Like when I actually did the stretch the first time around, it actually felt like I did not, like I hadn't, like literally had not touched that muscle, or in particular for like years. Or I feel like I hadn't stretched that particular muscle in there for years. So when I felt it, was like, damn, that hurt. that hurt like a complete bitch. But you know, hey. So, anyways, that's just me. Oh yeah. Also, I might. Well, I was gonna say I don't know how you guys would feel about this, but I'm for those that have kind of won the VIPs badges via the marble races. I think I might have to reset back out like at the start of the month so that we can actually put that out as an option for those marble, as a prize for those marble races because yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my VIP list is kind of running thin, or I gave a lot of people VIPs to the point where I'm pretty sure it's like probably more VIPs than like actual chatters on the stream. Yeah, it's probably half of it's probably from the posture. I would not be surprised. Well, I'm not. I don't look like a hunchback, but I would not be surprised. At the bottom of my VIP tile for many who come forward, you will continue to do. Well, okay. Well, I know you shall defend it till the very end. But yeah, but yeah, it's always a little weird when I skim off like people who I gave VIP a while back, but they haven't actually like, or like people that initially had VIP via the races, and I keep forgetting to remove it because it's technically temporary. But oh wait, Wakuzi, welcome. Oh, welcome in, Raiders, welcome in. For those who don't know, my name is Shinsa312. I am your VTuber clip around these parts. I am also a alleged documentarian, and I guess an editor too, technically. And I am a long cat. It's a long story. Welcome in, Wakuzi. Welcome in. We are just playing marbles right now. If you can make it within the 10 seconds, try to join it. Otherwise, you can wait for the next race. But anyways, how you guys doing? Welcome in. What have you been up to, Wakuzi? Well, Brace has already started at this point, so. But yeah, we're just vibing through the marbles. This is our fourth Marbles Monday, and the last one for the month. If we're being real, I think the next time we do these marble races, I might do Friday because apparently that's when drops are actually enabled. So, yeah. So probably just be Marbles Friday or Marbles Weekend, whatever you want to refer to it as. So, yeah, Marbles Friday. Here we're free. Yeah. So, but yeah, Wakuzi, I hope you've been good. And I love how your first message after the raid message was to try to give me uppies against my will. I see you're well informed, or that, or you've. Well, actually, we probably are well informed. Everyone apparently knows that I. Apparently, everyone has been misdirected into believing that I like uppies, which is why they give me uppies. So, you've been gooning in Atlas. I have. That's one way to describe what you say. Also, I've never actually heard of Atlas, so I'm hoping it's not one of those type of games that I think you are talking about. If it's what I think it is, but either way, I hope you've been enjoying yourself. I guess I could tell you I hope you gooned well, and I hope I never say that again. I hope I never say it again. Indeed. Anyways, shit. What? Yeah. Anyways, camera sucks. It's just me and Wacky. Damn, Wacky, you just going all in on this, huh? Yeah, it was a while. It's an action RPG, but the characters are well endowed. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see the Steam page for it. Not for no particular reason, but I'm kind of curious. How many people do you clip? If you're talking about like how many different unique, like different, like actual literal different people I clip, honestly, it's probably not as diverse as it probably should have it. I mean, right now, on a regular basis at the moment, it is mostly just Ellie, Bo, Shamimi, and Honey right now. But I have been kind of looking to kind of expanding, and I've been kind of, a part of me was kind of afraid of actually putting it out there because it's like most of the people that kind of regularly watch my clips are. It's gotten to the point where people that kind of watch my clips, our subscribers, are usually will regularly either expect Ellie or Bo or Shamimi or Honey, but I feel like we could I'm always like I will have to clip more, so the character creators on Hinge, and you can enable setting that makes it even mightier. Now I'm kind of curious. I'm really curious now. Remind me of the D&D campaign you were in, where your friend's character was a wizard named Hector the Well Endowed. Well, I mean, hey, they don't give you that unless it's true, right? You're well endowed indeed. Good name. Let me. Damn, and only $5 USD. But I could see the issue. I could see the issue right away. You gonna get some quick food and come back here for some marbles? Yeah, of course. We'll probably be here for like another hour, 15 minutes at the very least. So, yeah. So yeah, this is a full-on dedicated Marvel stream. So yeah, pretty much it. So, anyways, exclamation mark play. We shall play indeed. And we're doing this for Fluffy. So let's freaking go Fluffy. For what's electric music, this is nice. I mean, this is a nice playlist, but not really the high octane thing I was looking for. Oh wait, yeah, prediction. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot who came first. I kind of forgot. So tell you what, I will probably just like Maybe I should probably just. You think Cam was? You think Karn was above? Yeah, but the prediction was either Ginger or Tetra. I think. You pretend I want. Okay, well, tell you what, we could just delete and return the points, and we could do a new one. And this time I'll definitely remember. Probably. But yeah, no, I want everyone's game refunded. So, anyways, let's use here right now. Surely. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Let me wait. Wait. Let me return the points. Yeah. Now that you suggest Andre. There we go. Sorry, because Andre suggest his personal request for this prediction. So. But yeah, anyways, 5 minutes on this one, and yeah, I guess we could set 5 minutes on the race too. You put 36K. Okay, well, Andre, you got a lot on your side there. So what the heck? Huh? Nice blob. Yeah, I was gonna say 36K. Well, I'm actually surprised you have 36K, but that's insane. So, best of luck to you because I guess whoever bets against Andre, you got a potentially big payday hanging your way. Should Revel win. You always stop with your own here all the time. You bet on car. Well, it was a nice car. It definitely rooms all that pretty well. So, but we'll see. Anyways, let me switch this on more high octane. I mean, this playlist is nice, but it's like the type of playlist you listen to like when you're in like a bar or something, you know. like one of those like trendy hip bars, you know. Sorry, let me swap this out. Oh, well, okay, well, we got another raid. Swamp, welcome in. Swamp, welcome in all raiders. For those who don't know, my name is Shinsu312. I am your VTuber clipper around these parts. I am an editor, an alleged documentarian, and I am a long cat. It is a long story. Welcome in, Swamp. It is your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you, Swamp. I hope you've had a wonderful birthday, and hope your stream's been well. What have you been up to? What have you been up to, indeed? I see a lot of familiar names out there within the Raiders. Donut, I see you. Slug, welcome in. Eric, what's good? Yeah, we're playing on Marbles on my end. It's Marbles Monday. It's the last one. It's the last Marbles Monday for June. We'll do another set of community challenges for next month, but yeah, this is the last one for June. If you guys want to join in, you know what you need to do. So, you were playing Muse Dash and some DJ Max. Oh shit, DJ Max. I think I have the demo for DJ Max. I was like, meaning to kind of get that try. Same thing with Balatro as well. I kind of want to get to it. Hello, Eric. No, you cannot give me uppies. You know the first rule. You know the first rule in this in my little humble abode. Be what you want to be, enjoy what you want to like, but do not give the long cat uppies. And for those that are new, I assume you guys are. I mean, to be fair, I recognize most of you, but even then, you guys should know well enough. No uppies. You do not give the uppies. I hate uppies. I despise uppies. Why must you? No, we're not. We can't go. We can't go into this again. Listen, no, just no uppies, please. Respect the streamer, please. Please, please, please. You gotta figure out streaming elements. Have a good one, Swamp. And thank you again for the raid. I hope you have a wonderful day. Wonderful day indeed. anyways, got a little over a minute left if you guys want to play. And seeing as how you guys are here, let me see what you guys have.
Your uppie time is over. Please go home.
Yes.
We've had enough uppies.
If you don't respect the streamer's requests, please go home. Your uppie time is indeed over. Psychedelic trance. I don't know if it fits the vibe of this one, but oh, it does work. Okay. Who said that? Ellie technically said that, but the context of that was she was playing with her pet jumping spider, and like showed it off on stream. Basically, it was like it was crawling up her arm. That's why she kind of said your uppy time was over. But you know, I'm glad she kind of said that because it kind of reiterates why I kind of love clipping Ellie. So, yes, base opinion. But I like to pretend at least. Anyways, we're off to the races. Zod, so far you got the lead, and that'd be one hell of a day if you get first place and somehow retain your 36K. We'll see. And also Slug. I think you joined in the last second, but Slug, there you go. But yeah, the marbles shall commence for a good while, so we have all the time in the world. Zen is blitzing, indeed, yeah. Well, Zen's no rookie when it comes to my Marvel games. He knows exactly what it's all about. We'll see. I mean, granted, there was that one time where he got stuck, but you know, that happens. That happens to the best of us. That happened to me a few times. So, as Zen gets heated, can he make it though? It was a happy moment in your life, yeah. And you made it. Damn, you went all out on that. See, a lot of you guys are getting through. But Zod, the problem is you are currently last place though. Which is a concern. So, but I mean the good thing you have going for you is that the race doesn't seem like it's that short. So you still have plenty of opportunity to catch up. You just have to hope, and maybe send a few praises your way, your own way. So. Well-known fact that I'm very good at marbles. Well, being good at marbles and betting on marbles are two different things. So let me probably just point that out. So one could hope. One could hope indeed. Oh, PNG just barely behind. Good marbles. Yeah, I was gonna say you do have a pretty bad tendency of eating marbles, Zod. Which makes you question your sanity when you bet 36K. But yeah, they aid in digestion. Yeah, I can only imagine so. It seems like it's helping because you got first place so far. Yeah, pretty sizable lead indeed. But yeah, I think you just might have it. Congratulations, Zen, first place. Oh, Zod. No. Oh no. Well, well, well. First off, congratulations, Rebel, third place. PNG second. Andre and Big Cat unfortunately 07. But yeah. Um. So yeah, all those points. Andre will pay for. Well, said. I'm sorry to hear about this. Sorry to hear about this, Zod. But for the good news though is that those who have bet on Revel, congratulations, you have a big payout heading your way. So yeah, Zen first, Zod second, or PNG second, Revel third, Slug fourth, Donut fifth, Valera sixth, Eric seventh, Wacky eighth, me ninth, and the rest, 07 to the Fallen. Give me Zod. Thank you for 22k. Yeah, Zod had betted on. So basically, the race was between Revel and Andre, and who basically it wasn't really a case like who got first, but who beat the other. Zod basically bet on Andre. He bet all 36k points. I assume that was all your points, but basically, Revel won pretty easily. So yeah, Zod lost his points, and the winners got a pretty big payout. Zen in particular not only got first, but he also got a big payout too on top of that. So congratulations. Oh, Kuma, what's good? Thank you for the shout out, by the way, PNG. Kuma, what's good? What's good? What's good indeed? So as per usual, Marbles Monday, the fourth and final obligation Marble stream that I have to do for this month. So no, listen. Yes, Kuma, we have to. We got it. We listen. We have to let you be known. You know, you shall be known, no matter what. Also, yeah. By the way, Kuma, I actually found that clip. And I got to see it again. So very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So, anyways, let me start a new prediction. And since I know you're here, let's put you into this. Let's put you into this prediction, and let's pair you against Wakuzi. What did I say? You're always winning. Okay, well, Valeris, I still suspect you're hacking, but you know that I don't have the proof of it at the moment, so I will have to take your word for it. Okay, and also listen, Kuma, listen, we all have our moments, you know. Sometimes we just I don't know. I don't know. I just find it interesting. I won't say much, but I just find it interesting. Even though the battle thing is pretty, you were forced against your will. Yeah, well, you know, like I said, coming from someone who also has been forced against their will when it comes to certain bits, I can sympathize with you, but you know, at the same time, I can't help but join in. So can't even really bet. Yeah, I know it happens, Andre. This is why you bet the other person if you're involved in the race itself. Never bet on yourself, because if you're not that confident, definitely don't bet on yourself. But yeah, no, Kuma, it's fine. I think, you know, we've all had our moments, so. You're a believer in yourself. You are certainly a believer. Well, I mean, listen, I will praise you for being confident, but damn, but at what cost? You know. Yeah, you work in mysterious ways. Yeah, I don't know. Yushimines are insane. Also, yeah, I was gonna say, Andre, you are technically a Shimeen yourself, so I was kind of curious. I was actually surprised you didn't win that one. Ole, ole, Vandro, what's good? So yeah, so yeah, like I said, last Marvel's race for this month, but I think, but again, this will be once again a community challenge for July. This time around, I definitely will probably set the goal for like, I don't know, 20, 30K. Probably 20K just because I'm being nice about it, but yeah, because as it turns out, 10K for every 2 Marvel races was quite affordable, a little too affordable, as I realized too late about that. So yeah, we'll try again next month. We'll see if we could cap it up once again to another 4 Marvel races. Even if we don't, I am obligated to do one for July. So yeah, you won't completely be derived or devoid of marbles, you know. So, but yeah, definitely but I definitely won't do it this week because yeah, I'm tired. I I need like a bit of a mental break. So so yeah, for those that just popped in, it is so basically this stream and then like the second stream for later tonight. Those will be the only streams for today for this week. So at least the only confirmed ones. Which yeah, right, 23. I mean, Valeris, I mean, you seem very confident. You know, you're more than welcome to bet all 23K. You know, just boost up. Pack up the points just a little for the predictions, make it more interesting. So to say. Never take your knowledge for granted. Also, gambling is rigged. If you put too much, the results are skewed. Okay, well, I mean, listen. I guess props for you for being modest. I guess, but still, still, you gotta make it interesting once in a while. 76K now, but need that 3.1. Well, okay, well, you guys are more than well. I mean. I will be shocked regardless of the day someone actually redeems that end stream because yeah, good luck with that. Also, Wacky, did you pop in last minute? Yep, you did. And we're off. But yeah, in your case, we're off. Watch what happens when you put 3.6K points. Alright, we'll see. I mean, I still think 36K would work too. But yeah, Tetris, so far you got the lead. Or, never mind. Everyone just dropped there literally dropped there in an instant. Also, is my music actually coming through? I'm just realizing. Oh wait, it has been coming through, it's just been really low. So I've just been kind of vibing by myself. Oh, Kuma, you fortunately died 07, which means, well, that prediction was pretty easy to figure out. Valeris, 07 to you, Vandrel as well. What the heck? Damn, not even a minute in, you somehow perished. Kuma, to say I'm disappointed is kind of an understatement. I thought after all the marvels he did yesterday, I kind of figured. You lost your first game, but well, we all lose eventually. So, well, I guess safe to say I could probably give you guys the points now. I mean, I guess I could probably give you guys points at this point, right? So, Well, congratulations, you guys. You guys just should trust me. I had a 100% win rate this stream, Gamba. This stream in particular, yeah. But you have lost before, so no, you will have to lose those. Yeah, you will have to lose eventually, which is why I'm telling you to put all your points up on the line. You know. Anyways, Tetra, you had a pretty good lead throughout most of the race. We'll see if you can maintain it. Oh. As you guys just slowly but surely. If you put all your points on less responsible, yeah. I mean, I guess it's true. If we go all in on the next match, Valeris picks. I mean, we'll see. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm kind of curious if Valeris chooses his side. You go, yeah, I'm kind of curious now. So. But yeah, Tetra, you finally made it through. Congratulations. Revel, you got second. Wakuzi third. Where's Wacky? Wacky fourth. Ginger, it's all up to you. Just don't die. Please don't die. Definitely will not mislead you. I mean, I would hope. I mean, Valeris, I would hope not. I kind of assume you pride a lot on your 100% rate. So, you know. Vibing. Oh, Ginger. Well, congratulations, Cetra, first place. And to all of us, myself included, 07 indeed. Definitely will not mislead. We'll see about that. Anyways, per usual, for Sinead, whoever that is. But yeah. Exclamation mark play. Let's put someone new onto the table. Onto the chopping block, so we speak. Vandro, let's actually put you in here. And what haven't I put on here yet? Not quite sure. So I'm just gonna put Ginger. I'm pretty sure I've already put Ginger before, but we'll just do Ginger again. Or okay. Now I see your message, Valeris. I'm sorry. We'll do okay. Tell you what. Next one we'll definitely do me versus you, Valeris. So. But yeah, 5 minutes per usual, and yeah, so. Ow. Slight neck crack right there. That was a good twist. Alright, we're okay. Actually, I was gonna say it's a good twist, but that felt something awkward. But no, I think we're okay. So. But yeah, exclamation mark play. Play. This is the last marbles race of June. You guys got to get into it. You'll be playing 2,333 points. 2,333 points on Ginger. Well, Valeris have spoken. Valeris have spoken indeed. But yeah. Yes, indeed. So, if you want to take his word, I say Smart Money would probably be putting on Ginger. But these races are unpredictable. They don't let anyone fool you otherwise. They truly are unpredictable. But do you believe me? You wait. Okay, we'll see. Oh, Witch, welcome in. How you doing, Witch Laura? Ow. Music is vibing. Yeah, so yeah, that left shoulder, it's a good feel. Um, yeah, I'm thinking maybe probably another few days it should be okay. As far as my back slash shoulder goes. So, but yeah, other than that, still probably will take the rest of the week off though. At the end of the day. Also, Valeris, have a good lurk. I'm gonna die as soon as the race. Wow. Only one way to find out though. I mean, for all you know, you will probably win, Vandro. You just have to have faith in yourself. Even though I'm probably assuming you already put points on on Ginger. So ba, 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 ba. I believe in believers that believes in Ginger. Okay, well, one can hope because they tell you you win regardless, like even if you win first place. But I feel like the points definitely have much more value to it. So, do 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 do. Oh yeah. So also yeah, I gotta remind myself I need to buy a lot of diapers this month because I got a whole lot of baby showers I gotta go do throughout the entire month of July, and one in August. So yeah, I didn't really think I was. Can't say I was expecting to actually buy a whole lot of baby stuff. Well, maybe on the day if I actually had like a kid or something, but no, no, way too early. I found myself buying this, so great. You enjoy taking all those points when Vangel wins. I mean, one can only hope, Rebel. One can only hope. Also, yeah, I was thinking. I think one of these days I need to actually give out some actual good prizes on like for if I ever get like if the opportunity comes knocking, I feel like I should start giving out some like actual decent prizes. So, because for a while it did used to be the VIP badges, but I think most of my regulars kind of have a VIP badge to some degree, or have won a VIP badge at some point. If I win this, I would tell you guys. Well, okay, well, I'll take your word for it. Winner gets a Switch too. I mean, if you're willing to settle for like if you're willing to settle for like a completely unused decades old PSP, I mean, you could take it. I mean, I could gladly ship it to you off my hands. So a Switch. Well, I mean, tell you that, but it just turns out to be a PSP with the word Switch 2 taped on it. But yeah, anyways, Underfighter. So far, so good. Ba, ba, ba. Also, yeah, those back pains usually make me sleepy as hell. And thank you for the care package, Underfighter. Yeah, I know. Get the typical bog. Thank you for that, by the way. And get Uno reverse, nerd. No, yeah, no. All seriousness, yeah. Treat yourself as well, Underfighter. You be shipping off all those care packages to everybody. You deserve the same one kind. Kuma, I think you ended up dying again. Why do you keep dying here? I think we're just both. I mean, theoretically speaking, I feel like we're both cursed in each other's races. Like I always seem to die a lot in Kuma, whenever Kuma hosts these Marvel games as well, and I guess it's vice versa nowadays. So, yeah, weird how that works out. Yo, Andre, thank you for gifting tier 1 sub to Ready. Welcome. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say I haven't. Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen Ready a few times, like a few of his streams a few times. I think he was working on. Oh, it's always interesting watching him work on the on that one thing. But yeah, Giga Chat to you. I forgot what it was called, but yeah. And I'm this is from someone that has no interest like in the whole thing, but it's always interesting to see someone else do it, you know? Oh. Oh. Valeris taking first place again. Vangel's getting stuck. Oh, Andre, second. Oh, there you go, Vandrel. I mean, you got the lead, but if you bet on Ginger, we'll have to see. Vandrel, third place. Congratulations, you got third, and you won. And you won your bet. Well, you didn't win your bet, but you won the prediction. Listen, this is why you don't trust Valeris in these when it comes to these races. I'm telling you, that's how it is. But yeah, Valeris, congratulations! You somehow fooled Vangel into thinking that you somehow fooled Vangel and you got first place. And yeah, congratulations, Andre. You got second. Vangel, I mean, listen, at least you got third place. That's what matters the most. PNG fourth, Witch Laura fifth, and the rest 07. You died so fast again. Yeah, I was gonna say, you seem to die pretty fast when it comes to my marble races. But I feel like I kind of sort of died a number of times on your streams as well. So I think this evens out. You know, I like to think that's the case. But in any case, we are back at it again. I was gonna say how many races I could probably do today, but honestly, I think we got time to do a good chunk of them. So, but yeah, congratulations, Vandrel. Let me give out the points, and there we go. Congratulations, even though you lost your points. Yeah, so all 7,000 points, I guess. So now, yeah, I guess we can now do Valeris versus me. I mean, to be fair, I feel like I wouldn't really lose all that much either way because streamers usually have like infinite points. Regardless, if anything, if I lose, I'm technically giving out the points. But we could do this one. So there we go. Inflate the point market. Listen, everything's as expensive as is. You don't want to inflate the points market. Otherwise, we're gonna crash the market like Mediocrity has said he intends to do. Listen, we can't crash the points market. All these points as is, like it's going to be up to the thousands at this rate. Probably, maybe. David's Meow was literally at 20K at one point. Granted, it was because I was technically declaring war with Theologists, but that's a whole other situation. So yeah, no, we can't inflate the market. And thank you for believing me, Vandrel, even though you can't hear me. And we got a 3-minute break. That's lovely. So, but we'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. Also. Well, let's see what we're dealing with in the meantime. It looks like it's. I mean, it sort of looks like another convoluted race, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of chances to die on here either. So, I think we got a good chance on this one. I got a good chance on this one. So I will predict. I'll put my own. Oh wait. Yeah, it says I can't. No, I can't even predict on my own bet. So yeah. So basically, whoever. So I can't just like randomly put 100K on here or anything. So that sucks. You trust in the Uppies enjoyer? Well, your trust has been ill informed. I do not love Uppies. Okay, imagine. Okay, I can already imagine like 30 minutes. So welcome in, like welcome in! Exclamation mark play if you want to play. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like by the time I hit old age, I am probably going to go probably clinically insane, and I'm probably going to say I don't like Uppies repeatedly, even as like get picked up by the local nurse or CNAs or whatever. And yeah, so I can't wait for that to happen. But yes, I will reiterate till the end of time. I don't want Uppies. I refuse. I refuse this. But yeah, I gotta actually think about giving out better prizes. I was watching. I don't know if you guys are back from. I also don't know if you guys are back from ad break, but I was watching Niski, for those who don't Niski. I don't know how you pronounce it, but she was hosting a few Marvelous games, and she I mean, she was kind of giving out like not stream keys, Steam keys for like various games that were on Steam. So I don't know, and I mean, it's very tempting because the Steam Summer Sale is active as we speak. I was gonna say maybe I could try to buy a few. Maybe I could potentially buy a few games. I don't think there'd be like actual AAA title games, but it'd be like, one of those like quick. If we're being real, it'd probably be one of those quick, easy to play type games. Probably, maybe. But I don't know. You never know. So. I think it's probably partially pre-roll ads. I think I can't really do, which is weird because like 3 minutes of ads usually means that those pre-roll ads are fully disabled. But I don't know. So I don't know how it goes with that one. So, but yeah, Niski was awesome. I pretty sure I nearly won Marvels. I think I won a Marvels game in a race, but we'll see. I can't recall. So, could do one cheap games and one or two good games. Yeah, really hyped the gamble. Yeah, but it's also gonna be dependent on. But the other factors is how many races I'll end up doing for July, and that's gonna be dependent on if you guys hit next month's community challenge goal. Now, you guys absolutely went through, like blazed through it because like the overall points for like both of those challenges was like 10K each. Which I thought was fairly expensive, but apparently I underestimate you guys all as per usual. So yeah, that's great. Lesson learned, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, but yeah, I was gonna say maybe I could probably offer something like that up because the Steam Summer Sale is there, and it would be insane not to take advantage of that. And actually offer something of the sort. So, and I guess it might be a pretty wild idea for those that kind of want to do this themselves. So, you actually can make the prizes just a little more worthwhile for this month. So, oh, Zen. Well, 07 to you, Zen. Ginger. Everyone's dying. Oh. Vandril, no. Well, Rebel. Okay, well, I underestimated this. This is another death trap. So yeah. On the plus side, I don't want to say I have the lead, but I don't want to jinx it. Dun, dun. I don't want to jinx. I'm not gonna say anything. I really should not try to jinx myself here. I mean, it's not like I really have points bet on this, but you know. Bum, bum. Okay, then we're good. Sorry, I had to check something out. Okay. But yeah, sorry. Anyways, Tetra, congratulations, first place. Oh shit, I beat Valaris. I actually beat Valaris for once. Let's freaking go. Tetra, but yeah, Tetra, congratulations. Which second, Wacky third, Night Runner fourth, me fifth. Oh yeah, also Night Runner, how are you doing? I'm sorry if I didn't say hi earlier, like an hour ago. Valera sixth, Lickadoo seventh, PNG eighth, Kuma ninth. He didn't die for once. Congratulations, Kuma, and the rest 07 to the fallen. Just last. Hey, listen, you gotta look at the half class full. It's a good thing. It's a good sign. It's you gotta enjoy. You gotta enjoy it. I almost accidentally gave Valaris the prediction, even though I beat him. Sorry, just ignore that. So I almost did that. So bam, 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 bam. This seems pretty straightforward, and we got an Atlanta Braves baseball themed racetrack right here. So yeah, I don't know if you guys know baseball, but yeah, this is definitely baseball themed. So also Hawkman, welcome in, and I'm actually glad you're here because now I get to put you into predictions. Alright. Alright, and I'm probably gonna add you wait, is Lick in here? No, Lick is not here, but White Van's here. What are you doing, White Van? So yeah, I'm just gonna put you guys into predictions. Yeah. The what? Yeah, listen, yeah, basically you don't have to partake in it, but I had to kind of put your name under Hawkman. Basically, it's simple. If you beat Van in the race, like it doesn't have to be first place, but if you can beat him in this race, whoever bets on you basically will get the points. You know how it is. Sorry, I was kind of looking. I was trying to vary it up just a little more. For our predictions. So. And I didn't want to keep using the same names over and over. Yeah, so if you want to partake in these predictions, you were more welcome to. Of course, no rush. Not trying to entice your inner gamba, but is. You got first place on server stream. Oh shoot. Okay. Well, we'll see if this works out here. So we'll do 5 more minute. We'll just do 5 minutes on this one. 5-minute countdown. All in on the White Van. All in on the White Van indeed. Also, welcome back, Donut. And Mediocrity. I don't think I saw you earlier. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you guys have had a wonderful day. Wonderful day indeed. You feel well, you're not pressured. Don't worry. You're not pressured to actually... I feel like the pressure only comes in if you're actually banging the race, but no rush if you win or lose. It's all in good fun. We love our marbles. We are ridiculously addicted to it. It's a ridiculous epidemic. We, with no with no end in sight. We're screwed. We need our rolling balls to no end. We need to. We're just on it. We're on some really deep highs right now. So yeah. But yeah, no pressure, man. It's not like you're part of a race that features a whole lot of Marvel addicts here, you know. So that's okay, Fast. Welcome in. And it's definitely not like I'm hosting these on a regular basis just to cope with the fact that I only have, well, just to cope with my trauma involving a ball. So, you know, it's definitely not part of the reason why I host these Marvel races. But that's besides the point. That is besides the point indeed. Anyways, this seems pretty straightforward. I think the end. Where is the end result? But is there anything? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out when we get there. You got 4 rolling wheels. If there's one thing good, actually, yeah. Let me check all your guys. Yeah. So 4 rolling wheels. Okay. Hockman, I see you got some nice glow on you. That will never not be adorable, Kuma. I will admit. And it's all too fitting. But yeah, I also probably should bring this up because we're really this deep into a Marvel's race, but it's a Marvel stream in general. But yeah, I am. But if you guys ever find yourself wanting to buy anything from the shop, not that you're ever obligated to, you're not really are. Let's be real. But if you ever find yourself at the checkout, if you ever find yourself wanting to buy anything, and I would kind of recommend that the next time you find yourself at checkout to hit the use code Shinsta. You're not gonna really get a discount from this, but if you ever feel like tipping the streamer, well, if you ever feel like showing your appreciation to the streamer, it's always there. Never obligated to, so FYI. Which, by the way, side note, I feel like these. I'm not gonna lie, these codes actually probably work a lot better if they were actual discounts, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that's the case with Marbles. But the career program for those is pretty relatively easy to join, so yeah, no harm there. Also, Odin, welcome in. The whole my secret thing is still on the table. It'll make sense if I keep losing. I'm not gonna lie, I really have not paid too much attention to the secret, but I am kind of curious what your secret is now. So, and there's only one way to find out. As we wait, 50 seconds on to the start of the race, there's only one way to find out indeed. So. Valeris' secret. I don't know. I'm more concerned about. If we're being honest, I'm more concerned about you about Ren, because Ren somehow has this uncanny ability to win these predictions, to win these bets at a near insane rate. So I'm kind of curious. But anyways, and we're off. Mediocrity already coming in really strong. Damn. Oh, well, of course, Wacky coming in. Yeah, still anyone's race or win. Still anyone's race. Oh wait, I see the second race down. I wonder if there's a teleportation thing. You didn't say you would boost Reagan. Oh damn! Wait. I also never actually understood the level system here, but yeah. Oh. Wacky, you almost had the home run. Oh, Ginger actually got a home run, and I believe he died for that. So 0-7 to you. Actually, yeah, and it's gone. Oh, KFS. Home run equals bad, apparently, in this game. Yeah, don't hit a home run. We definitely don't promote it here. Try not to die. But yeah, KFS, you got a pretty good lead. I'd say the odds of winning are good in your favor. Yeah, so that is way deep. Yeah, so just slowly but surely breaking through. Actually, nice profile pick, by the way. But Donut might be blazing past you at this rate. Assuming he could break through the bricks. Mediocrity, wacky. Oh, PNG. PNG, congratulations. Donut just right behind him. KFast, Wacky, Mediocrity, Tetra, Rebel, Hawkman. Oh, Vandro, 7 to you. PNG, where's Hawkman? No, you're right there. Also, wait, did Valerius die? I don't see him. Well, Valerius, you finally lost. Well, I was gonna say you finally lost a bet, but this is actually the second time you lost a bet, and yeah, kind of curious what happened there. but in your case, PNG, congratulations, and to the rest of you, I guess, 0-7 to the Fallen. You're just too good at baseball. Yeah, you hit that home run, man. You hit that home run, indeed. Also, I just realized I never actually gave out the predictions to the last race. So, whoops. I really should have paid attention. I really should have been paying attention. I completely forgot. Okay, so, whoops. Can't the mods do it? The mods could do it. The mods could theoretically do it, but most of them, I believe, are kind of busy. So, yeah, I actually forgot to put me and Valerius' bet up there, so there was never actually a bet. Yeah, so yeah, and I kind of forgot who won between you and White Van. Oh wait. Oh. Okay, well, I'm completely going insane. This is great. Okay, well. Yeah, it was a refund. I'm going insane. So, but I guess that's not to be surprised. That's not much of a surprise here. So you want to know Valerius' secret? The inspiring Valerius' secret. Let's check in here. Very straightforward. And we got a light show on this too. Anyways, let me reduce the countdown to like 3 minutes. So Valerius picks the winner. Try light. Okay, well.
Meow.
Thank you, Mediocrity. Thank you for that. You know, I still have to remind myself to put my
Your
own
uppy
version
time
of
is
the mail
over.
on there.
Please go home.
Yeah.
We've had
uppy
enough
time.
uppies.
Yeah, no more uppies. Please. Please. No more uppies.
Because I'm your daddy. No.
Thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me. per usual, Hawkman. I think I should probably be happy Brooke has not brought up the daddy thing again, because I don't know, because I know for sure she would never let me down. She would never let me live that down. BRB, yeah, no worries, man. Imagine having points for redeems. Well, imagine, yeah, I kind of, like I said, I assume you guys were just upbeat crazy enough that you guys would just waste all your points. How wrong I was, because as it turns out, half of you guys also just lurk while slowly but surely getting your points. And I didn't factor that in. Okay, here goes. The DM who wants to win, who makes it happen because he's the host. Valeris, if I had that ability, I'm pretty sure Listen, Valeris, if I had that ability, I'm pretty sure I would win every single time. None of that is true. And yes, I did say that, but that's because it's actually true. I didn't rig anything. Valeris, don't do that. Please don't do that. Listen. No, these are fair, these are legal, these are valid games. These are some valid Marvel game races. I promise you. Chad gets this as you want that. I mean, we can't make that prediction we can't make that prediction. Look, you guys know these are fair. These are fairs. These are legits. You're not gonna get. These are some of the finest Marvel races that this long cat has to offer. You know. Also, Iron Fire, hurry up, get in there. And K-Fast as well, yeah, get in there. So, yeah, so listen, that's not a secret. Well, Valeris being a liar is not a secret, but yeah, what he said was a lie, and what he said was no different. This is a lie. It's not saying you could show I mean, listen, you could show all the DMs you want, but I don't. But they are absolutely they're a farce of a lie. Well, you could listen, Valeris, you could say that, but it's not true. I am very honest with you guys. I tell you nothing but the absolute truth. So if I tell you that I hate uppies, which I've been telling you since the beginning of my debut, quote unquote debut, then I hate uppies. You know? If I tell you that I'm trying to think of another example. If I tell you that David is stinky, he's absolutely stinky. There's no lying that, and you guys know that's no lie. You guys all got scooped. Yeah, myself included. What the hell? He lies. Listen, if I tell you that I'm a long cat, I'm a long cat. You know? That hates uppies. I don't love uppies. Look. Also, I was gonna say how are you going at this, bro? But apparently because it looks like you were literally just floating there. But okay, I don't know. Listen, you aren't gonna guess. You guys are not gonna gaslight me into saying something that simply is not true. I hate uppies. I've always hated uppies. I didn't really hate uppies the first time around, but thanks to you guys, I absolutely despise them now. I absolutely despise it. I abhor it. Listen, that's not true. I did not like uppies, and Valeris is a stinky liar. Because just like Hizoshi, all Shiminians are stinky and they lie. That's right. I'm calling all you Shiminians out. He wants uppies, but he's trying to be nonchalant. No, I'm not being nonchalant. I'm not being a tsundere about it. I'm being none of those. I'm telling you as it is. Also, Just, I don't know, Stearns is brightly colored rainbows, I tell you. How to join? Just exclamation mark play, but only after just race ends. Like, you can't really join in the middle of the race, so. Also, welcome in number 1 mental. It's good. Yeah, so we'll definitely do another race though, but just if you're willing to kind of wait it out just a little bit. Yeah, so. Oh, Underfighter, can you make it? Let's freaking go. Akuma, close second. Wait, where are y'all coming from? Oh, there you are. Valeris, don't land on this. Please don't land on this. And you land. Great. That's lovely. Yeah. Yeah, so that's lovely. That's great. Valeris makes lies about me, and then he also finishes on the top 5. This has not been a great day, admittedly. Thank you for that, Valeris. In any case, Underfighter. First place, Kuma second, Miyakuri third, Rebel fourth, Valeris fifth, Zen sixth, seventh, Angel, Resto seventh and Fallen. We go to another track. I think I'm probably down to doing like at least maybe 2 more tracks, and then might have to head out because I gotta go to work in a little bit. But also thank you for the follow, number 1 mental. But yeah, exclamation mark play if you want to join. So. So yeah, definitely 2 more races. I'm just looking at what Ranger wrote. Shinsa backwards is Asun, IHS. Asunis. All right, Valeris, let's hear it. Let's hear what you're offering. I get so much PTSD from Ren asking for these requests that I get triggered nowadays. But yeah, no, go ahead, Valeris. Let's see what you're offering. What you're offering. Timeout Ren as much as he made you timeout Dave. Okay. First I hear David isn't pregnant. Now I hear you don't like uppies. What other lies do you have to endure? Listen. Well, David being pregnant, well, I guess it's technically true, but he should have been. That's the difference in wording, mind you. And I definitely do not like uppies. Why? It's not letting you in. Are you hitting? Okay, wait. No, wait, let me see. No, you're there, Mental. You're there. I just haven't zoomed out, so. You just have to wait. We're just waiting for the time to start. We're just waiting for that countdown to hit 0. So, yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. Just camera angles are everything, so. But yeah, listen, Valeris, I tell you what, if you say you're my favorite streamer, well, you technically just got here, but I appreciate the sentiment. Number 1 mental. Remember when Shimei told us Marbles was on the wheel? Oh, great. Valeris, tell you what, if you can get first place, I will time out Ren. And FYI, for the additional context, Valeris had timed out Ren for about 2 weeks. So basically, if you get first place, it has to be first place. I will time out Ren for 2 weeks. Is that a fair deal? So. Also, FYI, technically David's supposed to has already went through a week of his 2-week timeout, but I conveniently readjusted the time, so he's technically timed out for another additional week on top of that, because he decided to put the Uppies emote, 7TV emote on. He basically has a 7TV emote of him giving me uppies, giving my Fugi model uppies. So in retaliation, I added Poggies I added the David Poggies over on my channel. And I also readjusted the time, so now it's a full 2 weeks once again. So, you know. So to be fair, that one's on David. Also, KFS, I'm sorry, 07 to you. Feel like he's banned for an entire week of streaming rather than just a week. It does feel like that, but it also has something to do. It has more to do with the fact that he hasn't been streaming as often at the moment. Although I did hear he might be streaming more this month. I think because I think he finished up with his with university or whatever he was in. So I think. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I might adjust out there because the camera angles after a while make me queasy. Ginger. Well, I was gonna say Ginger looked like you were stuck there for a while, but now you know you're good. You're good. You want 7 total or? You want 7? No, I think that's just total for this season because I think it count because yeah, I think it counts for season. So because it even tells you like the last win like from this channel that was hosting Marvel's game. So at least they're still well. Let's not jinx ourselves quite yet. So the PNG does have a hefty lead. I did also notice that frame spike, so shit. But yeah, PNG so far so good. So far so good. I also like. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing the avatar of yours is never. It's one of those things where it's like, you definitely pull in the so cute like emotes. It definitely fits your vibe, strangely enough. And I know, and I assume this. I forgot Peach was the one that got made this, right? So, if per season, then yeah, it's just you. I've been to other yeah. So exactly. So, yeah, it mostly just counts the stats of all them races that you win, all you won or lost or been eliminated in. PNG, congratulations. Feature, yeah, it is very adorable. Now, can I get in there? Yep. Come on, so close. Oh no, Vandrel beat me. Great. Valeris, you unfortunately died. So Ren will not succumb to the same fate today, at least for today. So I blame Ren. Well, Ren is Ren. Oh, Wacky, 5th. Van got 6, not bad. Mental number 7. It's not bad for your first ever race. Revel 8th. And Zen capping out 9th. Congratulations. Valeris, Odin, and KFAS. 07 to you guys. You had a good run. Can you at least call it Rent for the fun? Well, okay. If I see Ren next time, and I will probably be doing a late night stream, and it'll probably pop in there, I'll definitely call it Rent. But yeah, exclamation mark play. This will definitely. I'm probably will have to call it after this one. So, and I feel like for this one we have to put. Yeah, this one we have to make all this count. So, and it looks like a pretty lengthy one. So I'd say definitely we'll just we'll just definitely get to it. Yeah. So exclamation mark play. I think mental. I think you're around. So. Sorry, that car looks great. Also, that one. Yeah, I'm in here. So anyways, let's do the final 3 minutes countdown, and yeah. You still want to put that bet on? Okay, fine. Because this is the final race, we'll definitely make that count. So. Will I finally be able to crash the Well, I mean, it's possible. We nearly tried to inflate it not too long ago. So, who knows? If you I'll tell you what, mediocrity though. But yeah, we'll add your stipulation too. If mediocrity wins, the points economy will be completely crashed. We will be going through the Great Depression of Twitch points. Let's pray. Let's send a few praises in hopes that never happens. So, the Great Depression on Twitch. We will be reenacting that. So yeah, man, thank you for the care package, Valaris. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah. This will definitely be like the definitive final race because afterwards I literally had to rush out to work. I'm usually off around Mondays, but they unfortunately called me in today, and unfortunately I can't say I'm like injured enough to the point where I could actually be on medical leave. So yeah, I got that going for me. Could 4 points to redeem the 3 million. I mean, I'd be surprised if you guys are able to pull in 3 million altogether, but. Maybe one of these days. I don't know if I will do it this month, but maybe one of these days. Anyways, the final countdown, 1 minute. Text works, sorry, Mark. Well, it happens. No worries, Vangel. It's all good. Let's see. I'm checking around other places on Twitch at the moment. So, just try and figure out who to raid afterwards. I think I have a good idea who to raid, so. Also, yeah, I guess to make sure that I don't accidentally do this again, where I'm gonna probably need to figure out a raid message. So. Because I keep forgetting to do a raid message sometimes, and the only default raid message I could think of, as much as it pains me to say, the only default raid message I have at the moment is Uppy's raid. So, because, but I feel like in this case, obviously, because it's marbles, it's last marbles race for June. I don't know. We could probably do like a marbles themed raid message. No, Uppy's ready. Yeah, no. We need something more in tune, more that fits the theme. So. Oh. Yeah. I mean, we've had a few Marvel messages before, and we do have the orb. So. But I guess also for those that aren't subbed, I guess we could. Let me see. Yeah. That'll do PNG. Seeing me rolling raid also works, and I guess if you guys aren't sub to me, go with whatever orb you have or whatever ball shaped object you have as an emote, and just like use that in its place. So no, we're not doing that, Valaris. That'll work, yeah, or just any emote in general. So. Yeah, whatever works, so. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so far, pretty lengthy race. It's anyone's game, really. Like, some of you guys are still up there. Rebel, I still see you up there. What the hell? Oh, yeah. To be fair, I do love that smug email too. I think it fits. I think it fits my vibe sometimes. Anyone's game except for those who died. Well, again, hey, at least he got gaming, right? So, yeah, like for example, me, anything that whatever works as your favorite emote, you just go for it. So. No, except for that, Vandrel. No, we're not doing that. I don't rig marvels. That's a lie. Listen, you can gaslight Shamimi and other people on that. You cannot gaslight me. I do not rig marbles. And oh god, mediocrity. Please do not let mediocrity win. He's gonna crash the marble. He's gonna crash the points economy. Please do not let him win. Well, okay. Now I'm concerned. I don't know why I should be concerned. Nothing's really gonna happen at the end of it, but Miyakuri's in first, which is very concerning. I don't rig marbles. I'm just doing what PNG suggests. I'm just doing that as the raid message. So, and also be careful because the economy is at stake. Miyakuri is on the verge of winning. Do not let him win. Anyone. Well, I guess congratulations to you, Miyakuri. And 07 to the rest of us. Our points are now worthless and in shambles in the next couple of days. So, yeah. The Great Depression of Twitch points. I just skeleton me, cracked my head, help. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's also number 4 mental, not bad. Ginger 5th, Odin 6, or Odin's no, Sen 6, Odin 7th. Van, Underfighter, up to you guys. You got like 15 seconds before the flames engulf you. Get all the redeems to be 20k. Tell you what, next time I'll take your word for it, and we'll probably factor that in. But yeah, congratulations, Mediocrity. You doomed us all, and yeah, even the Taylor. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, admittedly. Anyways, I gotta go. We're gonna raid the Dio, aka Dio. She just came back from her stream. She just came back from a hiatus, so yeah. Let's go say hi to the goddess of wine. Short stream next time. Maybe. I'm gonna be streaming a little later tonight. It'll probably be a little longer, depending on how long this game is that I'm playing. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I have to actually rush to work, so. I'll see you guys later tonight. So have a good one, and bye.